there were some posts on some social media last week that some of these players have already received death threats.
Oh, that's just crazy. That's what psychos are. That's what these people do. I've heard a rumor about GoFundMe pages for Houston Astros baseball that if somebody jumps on the field to go after a player that maybe pitched at somebody, that this GoFundMe page will actually get them out of jail. There's a lot of craziness.
That's keyboard brave, right?
But I'll tell you what Manfred has done. Right, Manfred has actually done a deal where he's going to have to, probably on away games, have to heighten security in hotels where the Astros are staying.
That's exactly
and they're going to have to
right.
pay. Now, is Crane going to have to pay for that? Or is I think because he's given them immunity, I think Major League Baseball should pay for that.
Right.
That's what's going to have to happen. You're absolutely right. You can guarantee it. I mean, I got a good friend that works for the Astros, and I'm not going to go visit him at the hotel. There's no chance. Trying to get through that whole debacle is going to be insane. It's craziness. And
right.
And so. But that was all set up by Manfred, giving these guys immunity.
I actually think
it doesn't shock me that
he can control the players, but he can't control the people.
Right, exactly. But if he would have done something at the very beginning and took the trophy away and did some stuff like that and kind of, put his foot down, maybe it might have silenced this.
I think he should have taken away the trophy, right? And I think, drastically, this is a stain that's never going to go away, right? I think that he should have gone as far as saying, Crane, you're now no longer the owner. You're going to have to sell this. You're going to, or Houston's going to have to,
or sit down for a year.
Right. You have to be away for the game for a year. It's like they did with, Donald Sterling.
Steinbrenner got spending 2 years. Marge Schott,
right?
Racial remarks,
right,
1 year.
I think they should have, taken a really tough stance on this to prevent this from ever happening again. But one thing, is I think it's a lot more prevalent than just Astros and the Boston Red Sox. I think you're going to find Yankees. I think you're going to find the Dodgers. I think you're going to find a lot of teams that have some sort of system rigged so they know what the pitches are.
Well, and that's a great point, because I thought there would have been more voices of ownership that kind of went to Manfred and said, dude, you got to do something with this guy.
Right.
That's not right, right? So you probably wouldn't have heard that out of Boston, and maybe somebody else is doing it, right? But I'm surprised that there's not some maybe powerful ownership that's out there, Artie Moreno, or I don't know who the power owners are in baseball.
It's Steinbrenner, right? Steinbrenner's
or Cashman, right? Or whoever it is, and Steinbrenner, right? And said, hey, look, we've got to, we've done this to these other these other owners before. You got to put your foot down. Why didn't we hear more of that?
You know why? Because they're saying, focus over there. There's nothing to see here, right?
So we actually, by saying that with Boston, I wrote down some dates here. May 22nd is going to be the Cheater Series. That's where Boston plays Houston.
Oh, God.
Right?
That'd be great.
The Cheater Series, right? I'm curious to see.
Where is that? Is that in Houston?
It's that is in Houston. I think it is in Houston. Yeah,
that's where they do the best.
Right.
June 2nd and 3rd, Houston is at the Mets. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a bunch of Yankee fans that go to that game.
Well, wait till they go to the Yankees.
Yeah, you ready for this? That doesn't happen until September 21st.
The first time?
Yeah, the only time.
Because
they end the season pretty much in New York. So they're going to have now, this could be a situation where maybe the Astros are out of it, and they're like, we don't need to send anybody there. Right? But, because I'll tell you right now, the Yankees are going to be in it, right? They're loaded, right?
Well,
not until today.
They're dwindling down.
Severino's
out.
Yeah.
For how long?
Tommy
John.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Yeah. Paxton's out for the first, portion of the season.
And that other guy that got suspended for 80 games.
Yeah.
What's the name? Their top guy.
Jermaine? No.
Jermaine.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
They've got Garrett Cole, right? But he can only pitch once every 5 days.
They got J.J. Happ, right? Is the other one.
J.J. Happ and
so I don't know. But
Tanaka.
But they got a bunch of people that can swing the bats too. So, but that's not till September 21st.
That's
right.
And that's what I'm saying. Is it going to be dwindled down by then?
Or it's going to be in fuego.
Or it's going to be like battling for position and
But
and by the way, September 21st, some of these guys will be back by then, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You never know.
Except for obviously the Tommy John.